Hello, YouTube. This is not Sam, because my name is not Sam. But this is not Sam from Team Toxin. What I'm bringing you here is another deck profile. My favorite deck at the moment, the deck I'm maining. This deck is Yosenju Stun after the April 1st ban list. Now, it is not fully complete yet in the form of I do not have my side deck or my extra deck complete yet. And I've yet to really take this to a major competition. Well, yeah, a major competition and try it out. But it is how I've been playing it for since the ban list. I've been playing the deck since it came out in the Secret Forces, and I'm very pro Yosenju, and not really saying I'm pro like professional, but I'm pretty good. I'm pro Yosenju as in I believe it's still playable. I'm still for the deck. So I'm gonna get into it right now. So basically, if you know about the April 1st ban list, some decks got hit hard. Um, Yosenju was, I guess people were saying abusing. I wouldn't call it abuse, but people were abusing the Floodgate Vanity's Emptiness. It got limited to one. Yosenju took a big hit, became less playable, I guess you could say. Not really. I feel like you just have to get around that. Um, but anyway, 3 comma 1. Um, you have to play 3 comma 1. I feel you have to. 3 comma 2. I believe you have to. Absolute must. 3 comma 3. Have to. You have to do it. And 2 Sujik. I'm playing 2 Sujik. Before the ban list, my deck looked like pretty much every other Yosenju stun deck. Not because I copied, but because I took advice. I watched deck profiles. I looked at people's list. I built it, how I felt it should be, how I felt it should be built, how I felt I would enjoy it, and my preference ended up being similar to the popular preference. So yeah, it looked like every other Yosenju deck there was on the internet that everyone was, showcasing or whatever. And then I run one Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear because I ran that when I played Bujins at one, and I feel he is just very helpful. Sometimes he's like a good card to have when he shows up. But so yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Did I scoot correctly? Probably not. So those are the monsters, and then the trap lineup. It is a stun deck, so 3 Fiendish Chain, um, 2 Magic Cylinder. This card wins games. I don't know if you're against Magic Cylinder, if you don't like Magic Cylinder. I could see why, but I feel it's a very good card. It wins games. Um, I put it in to replace my missing vanities, I believe. But yeah. And then triple secret move. Some people are even against secret move. I don't know how you could be against secret move if you're playing Yosenju. It's the big nope. I mean, it negates. It pretty much negates everything, while you have a Yosenju card on field. Negates the activation of almost any effect. I don't know how you could not be playing that. 3 Mirror Force because you're gonna need some sort of defense. You need to clear boards. Your Senjus aren't that big in attack power. You need to be clearing boards. I mean, you just have to do it. Macros Cosmos, because it hurts the Burning Abyss matchup. It hurts the Burning Abyss matchup. Hurts the Light Swarm matchup because Light Swarms are rogue right now. Hurts the Madolche matchup because Madolche are rogue right now. Um, it's a nuisance, I'd imagine, to the Necros matchup. You can stop some of their banishing effects. Um, so yeah, like their effects that banish them from grave. I feel it can hurt them. And Vanity's Emptiness, because it got limited to 1, so it's still pretty useful at 1, but I would side it out for, say, D Fisher, which I want to have in my side deck, or, other things that I want to have in my side deck. So that's it for traps, and then I'll get into other stuff after this, the spells. So, let's get into spells. 3. Fire from Tinky. This is the reinforcements of the army of Beast Warrior decks. I just feel you have to have it at 3. 3 Potter Duality. This choice was more recent. I don't really know how I feel about it yet. I mean, it makes your deck a 37 card gimmick deck. I'm playing 40 cards. So it's basically another. It's basically a guaranteed other card unless you get like stacked horribly, and even then, it should still be guaranteed. Um, three, Mystical Space Typhoon. I feel like Mystical Space Typhoon needs to be at three. I don't know why I'm showing them to the camera. They're not like rares or anything. And then I play Double Dark Hole. Why Double Dark Hole? Because most of the time your stuff is returning to hand, you can do Double Dark Hole. Because you don't really have to worry about being on board, which means you can clear boards. Yosenju does not do good against other swarm decks. I've played it since it came out. I'm saying this. It does not do good against other swarm decks if you can't clear the field. You need to be able to clear the field. So Double Dark Hole is just that. You should be able to wipe your opponent's board away. So those are the... Oh, and then, of course, Book of Moon. It's just such a good spell. You know, flip something face down, stop a lot of BS. Um, did I go over... Oh, man. Okay. Well, I guess I could give them their own section. I really meant to do them with monsters. But, pendulums. Not that I'm pendulum summoning at all. I just forgot to do them with monsters. Two Shinshu L and a Shinshu R. Why Shinshu R? Because I made a mistake and it should have been another L. Um, I should when I first started playing the deck, I was like my list was looking like 2L, 2R. I still wasn't pendulum summoning. I don't know why I was doing that, but after months of playing it, I'd say it's a lot better to just have 3L. R is pretty useless to me. That's my opinion of it. So yeah, now getting into extra deck. Um, Utopia just because I needed something. Abyss Dweller because it locks off graveyard effects and I pulled it in the Secret Forces, so why not? Brotherhood of the Firefist Tiger King. I believe in that card. 2200 attack. When he's summoned, you get a Tinky, and then you can detach and skill drain any non-Beast Warrior monster on the field. Double Gakaga Cowboy because it helps with the OTK. I've noticed a lot of times I leave my opponent at either 1100 on on my first attack or 400. So double Gakaga really helps. Harpy's Pet Phantasmal Dragon because the deck can utilize it. Most decks aren't wind. Most decks can't utilize that. It requires 3 wind monsters. It can attack directly for 2000 and you detach every turn. So once it has all its materials detached, it can no longer use the effect. But basically, you can deal 6,000 as long as they don't have something to stop it, and it can't be targeted for attacks. And then Black Ship of Corn, it's only a Black Ship of Corn because it's not a 101 Silent Arc. So yeah, that's the extra deck so far. Don't have Lightning Chidori, don't have Dagusto Emerald, don't have a few things. Don't have the one of the Satellar Knight XZs that I really want to use. But I plan to get them before I go to like some sort of event. Side deck I don't have. Side deck I will put in a link so that you can really know what it is I wanted in the deck. So yeah, that's the Yosenju Stun as it is right now after the April 1st ban list. I'm going to edit it, of course. So if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. So thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to Team Toxin YGO. Alright.